These are the current ones here, really. Seaweed, pomace, quinoa. This is wheat germ. Here's the product from Cambridge. Here's the one that started up locally here just within the last year. This is Moorfield.
Oh, Moorfield, sure.
And then we sent one just to Leamington about 2 months ago.
Yes.
And so we never know where people are coming from, but that I've seen the one at Cambridge. So then we get into dog bites and all kinds of things, cranberries, blueberries, leaves. Leaves are high
Oh,
value.
you did blueberries.
Yeah, yeah. But the leaves are higher value than the blueberries. I did testing for them to send to Germany. These leaves are higher value than.
Why would you want to dry the leaves? For tea?
Oh, there's all kinds of. It's a powder. It's got a lot of uses. High value.
Like tea and
Teas and flavors and yeah.
Put it right in your cooking?
I don't know. There's a lot of.
The German, they love this stuff, and they come to Egypt, in fact, for a lot of stuff like this.
Is that right?
They love it, yeah. Well, we don't have blueberry in Egypt, but they come for another spices and stuff. They love it,
Yeah.
and of course the organic stuff. Yeah.
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 So this is. There's just no end to what I'm working with. This is kale. That's snack food with flavors to it.
It's like a spinach.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
خبيزة. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this snowflower, يا باسم, it's اللب السوري.
these scales and this
Green.
leaves can we dry it on the sun, because in Egypt we have lots of sun. Just
Well,
leave it in the open air and
It's gonna be slow.
it's very slow. It's like
But they do that in California with the
yeah, I
kids.
hear this. Yeah.
California. They do that. And tomatoes.
Sure.
I did. Tomatoes take about 4 or 5 hours. So in the dryer that we sent out, underneath the conveyor in the airstream, I made racks to put tomatoes in there to dry them long term.
Yeah.
And then they make the wire mesh carriers, but most of those dryers have trays, and the air can't get through to the bottom of them. And it takes, well, most of those are 6-7 hour drying, where if on this with air, you can do that in around 2 hours most of the time. It's the air system that is the main drying capability.
And keep the business going.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we use the sun, we will not make business here. We need to feed the family, you know. It's
What I mean is we have to begin with a small dryer and use the sun for other kind of leaf products.
Yeah.
The dryer for potato, for carrots,
Yeah.
for sweet potato, for whatever.
Yeah.
And for instance, the parsley, the coriander, the kale, these things in the open air.
yeah. But I mean, in Canada, as a producer here for these machines, number one,
Like you have a wide range of
Yeah.
these products.
they need this here. They need this product in Canada because we don't have the sun. We don't have time. So as a manager or as a director here, he needs to get money too.
So you're in Egypt.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is non-profit organization, and he's very interested in Gleaner's job. So
Yeah,
that's
and
why,
something similar to what Gleaners are.
yes,
So the finest seed, I have different conveyor sizes that will hold the small seed. The finest one is this quinoa.
Yeah, that would go right through our belt.
Yeah, that's right. No, but that is used for bread. In fact, I just
It's like a mustard
it's a
seed.
high-
Like,
yes, a mustard seed is right.
The first
Yeah.
crop
Actually,
was
this
grown
is
in
finer
Ontario
than mustard.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're coming from Saskatchewan.
Yes, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, that dryer we put out in year 2000 in Saskatchewan, and that market is just now coming to its opening. People are using it more all the time. Yeah.
Can I ask an engineering question? That's a small seed. What kind of belt are you using?
I can show you the fine weave that I can carry that on. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have a shrimp shredded
Yes.
shells?
Yeah.
Oh my
See
goodness.
this white one? I saw the white one.
Shrimp shells.
How it becomes
Who
white
are using
like
this?
That's from Eastern Canada. That's, in fact, I'm working with another project right now in Eastern Canada.
Fish skulls.
Fish scales.
Oh man,
I saw this.
that's
Yeah, there's-
amazing.
There's a lot of
Dry stuff here.
Egg shells.
eggshells.
Eggshells?
Yeah, that goes back into shell maker for laying hens.
Yeah.
Then those shells, when they're washed and dried, they can go back in as calcium
Yeah.
to make strong eggshells.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, sir, you have a lot of variety here.
So, is this from the gleaners?
Yes. Yes.
Is that apples or what is
Yeah,
that?
that's
Look like
apples.
an apple, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Can I
apples.
take a photo for this?
Sure, that's
Model?
just
It's a model.
just a model.
I'm sorry, I
I
pressed.
used to take it out, but it's the model now, and I'll show you on the that design is the same as the Gleaners. And so I use the other design, which has more capability. Yeah. This is the design that we started with. And this one here with the fan and burner outside, I'll give you some copies of this one,
Good.
of what I just did
Yeah.
for the one
Do you
that's...
have one out there we can see?
No, I don't.
Can I keep this?
Yes, I have some more for you here. So I'll give you some copies of that in the office and show you the concept. Yeah. Because,
We really appreciate your time.
well, that's fine. So in Egypt now, I'm trying to get my geography correct here. You're above Israel.
Yeah.
Close on the west side.
Actually, there is a gate between Israel and Egypt.
Yeah, it's Egypt. I mean, we are in North Africa and part of Asia. So Israel in part of Asia, and they are east of us.
Yeah.
So we are on the Mediterranean,
On our
south of
border-
Europe.
on our border,
Europe?
There is a gate.
I've got an atlas in there. I wanted to
Yeah.
just verify because
Yeah.
years ago I sent 2 of them to Israel.
Oh, okay.
And at that time, I worked with a gentleman in Toronto
Okay.
before that.
Uh-huh.
And he moved back to Israel. And he said, Waldron, I probably won't see you anymore. Then he called me from Israel. He said, I want something different, want something for Israel. And he sent me a small package. And what he ended up with was the waste wood that he had from taking he was taking all of the waste cuttings, chewing them up and making
Al-Hubaybi.
something to pick up oil with.
Oh.
And bedding, the coarse product went for chicken bedding, and the fine product was for oil cleanup and things like that. So I spent a week over there, did a nice tour, and
And we invite you to Egypt to stay a week and a nice tour also.
How's that?
Everybody's going to be going.
Yeah, sure.
I'm telling you.
Sure. Well, I have a very nice farm, 100 acres, with a very nice rooms, and we invite you. It will
well,
be a pleasure.
I usually I go to start things up like that because I made it in 2 pieces in 2 containers, and they couldn't put the conveyor in. And then when I got over there, I saw where they needed another one. After they were shredding this product, it was creating 140-degree temperature in the steam, and they couldn't separate the wood waste then, the coarse product from the light, the fine stuff.
Yeah.
So I designed another one, and it followed through. I just looked in my file, that was in 1990, I believe, or 92. Yeah, We built 170 units now,
Wow.
over 35 years.
In how many countries?
Oh, many
You have to
different.
have these statistics.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a whole-
I've got some statistics here that I want to give you that
Okay.
give all that background. Yeah.
And for sure, you want to add Egypt to these statistics.
Well, I'll have to work on this. Your first name is Bas.
Yeah, Bassem means
Bassem.
smiley, and Maher
Oh,
means
hey.
clever. This is I always say to people.
Yeah.
It's Egyptian names.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, Basim is the director for a non-profit organization called Think and Do. Think and Do. So if you look at the internet, Think and Do, you will find YouTube because the website is not working these days, and it's they are helping poor people. So
Yes.
we thought about the drying vegetables and stuff. He can get it from the farmers, from the rich people, and as Gleaners exactly doing, you know. And if they can dry it, they can send it to the poor people around Egypt from the north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
And they are like 100% non-profit organization. So we are looking for. He's engineer. He's looking at the idea. He's fascinated, of course, about the idea, and we'll go from here. God knows what's going to happen when he goes back to Egypt. It's of course, it's a little bit expensive to send a machine from Canada to Egypt, and I get this